Alright, here we have a 94 Lakewood Comfort Edge box fan. This is something I picked up at Fanimation, and I believe I've actually had this fan before. So it made its way back into the collection somehow. But anyway, I got this from, I think it was Rusty Bearing 45. I got this along with that one dirty pedal blade Lasco and another Lasco which doesn't work, but I digress. But anyway, I got this because I have a huge soft spot for these 3rd gen Lakewoods. They're one of my favorite box fans, so I always grab them when I see them, or always try to grab them when I see them, even in the most roughest condition. And this one, I believe I originally got from the Fan Mower Man years ago at one of the Fanimation meets. So this thing's made its way around and it ends up here again. So yeah, that's just how it goes, I guess. But anyway, this one isn't in the greatest shape. I have a nicer one of these. This one has a big hole in the blade hub. I don't know how that happened. I think that was like that when I sold it to begin with. I don't remember though. And the Comfort Edge, which was a Kmart brand in the 90s, they sold their fans under. And it has Lakewood grills. These are obviously not original grills because it originally would have just had plain grills that didn't say Lakewood and didn't have all these extra slats in the middle. There's the back of it. Back grill is also not original. I think it came off a newer model Lakewood at some point. But the motor probably is. It's from 94. It's pretty yellowed out. It needs some spacers. It's not in the greatest shape, but it runs just like a beat up GM car. And there's your date on the bottom of the motor there. If it'll focus. Hocus pocus, can you freaking focus? There we go. June of 94. Fan itself's in decent shape, other than the grills being mismatched. Here's the model information, model 200.2 amps. I don't know. What's the motor say it's rated for? Chicago, Illinois, Lakewood Engineering, model, blah, 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 60 hertz, 2.1 amps. And I believe that's what all these 90s Macmillans were rated for. At least the ones used in the box fans like this. But anyway, got 122 volts coming through the garage. We're going to start it up on high. The thing runs pretty good. Moves pretty decent air. I mean, these 3rd gens are pretty good fans. I mean, they move good air. I will say this though, the 90s Lascos move more air than these, but these are slightly quieter than a 90s Lasco. I mean, I'm feeling some good air off of it. I use this thing on the porch. Makes a very good porch fan. So on high we're going 2.0 amps and 193 watts. Go to medium. Not sure what that clicking noise is. I think it has something to do with the blade. Medium speed's pretty quiet, honestly. It's moving pretty good air. On medium we're drawing 1.0 amps. and 97 watts. So these are actually pretty efficient fans, surprisingly. And low. It's going to make all kinds of clunking noises. I believe it has something to do with the blade. I don't think it's the bearings. It doesn't do it on any other speed. It's got an engine knock like a GMT 800. But low speed's moving pretty good air. Average 3rd gen performance. It's drawing 0.67 amps and 60 watts. If it wasn't for that knocking, this would not be a bad fan. I'm going to tear it apart after the video and see what that is. But I figured I'd film it before I did that. Go back to high. And OFF spells off. Yeah, it's nothing special, just another one of my shitbox fans, if you will. But it works. Coast down could be a little bit better. But yeah, there it is. The Comfort Edge 200i. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.